All right, we're back at it, and today we got the Alexander and Keith's Hattie Bit and Fries, which, if you don't know, beard-battered fish is probably the only fish I'll ever eat. Don't really like seafood. The only time I've ever really enjoyed it is when a newfie did a fish fry, and that was peak, all right? I'd eat that over any burger any day. But, for those that don't know, Alexander Keith's is a beer brand here in Canada, specifically made down in Halifax, all right? Pretty near and dear to my heart. So I want these to be pretty Keithsy, as one would say, all right? I want it to taste like you're sipping down an Alexander Keith's with a mouthful of fish, as much as I don't like fish. I cannot stress this enough. I only bought this because it was Alexander Keith's and kind of a meme. I'm starting to regret some life decisions, like spending $15 on a box of food I'll probably barely eat, and it only had 7 in it. Really pissed about that. But whatever. Could be good. You know, it'll surprise us. Sometimes I like a nice fried fish. And right away, it got nice and crispy. I did it up in the air fryer. It said to do it in the oven. And it didn't give times for the air fryer, so I'm hoping that that's cooked fish. The bottom looks a little... Yeah, the breading, a little fish juicy, but I'll let it slide, all right? Just because it's not filling me with confidence doesn't mean it's going to kill me either. I've eaten half a raw hamburger before, all right? I don't think that this is going to... I ate halfway through a raw hamburger, I should say. Not the hamburger was half raw. The hamburger was very good cooked, but I think I'll do one bite without tartar sauce. And then here I got a tartar sauce, like, actually made up. All right, so let's give it first bite. Oh, you know what? Not Keithy. All right. I don't taste a big Alexander Keith's flavor there, all right? A little disappointed, but that doesn't stop this from being some damn good fucking fish. Normally, I don't like fish. I was dreading this moment. I'd eat this. I would eat this just by itself. Really surprised. All right? I thought if I was ever going to like fish, it was going to be Highliner to make me like fish, all right? If you've ever seen that Highliner, man, you'd know he's a silver fox after my own heart, all right? Hello, cat. Oh, goodbye, cat. But Jane's, Keith's Hattie Bits? Ooh, that's some good shit. I'm going to add a bit of the sauce here and see how she goes. Oh, big old blob of that. Oh, yeah. The sauce just elevates it. This is homemade sauce, by the way. I did a little bit of, it was mayo, relish, salt, pepper, and some Old Bay seasoning, which... I'm going to say it now. If you've never had, get it. It's like the secret ingredient to making everything taste good. Now, I might have given this a bit more time in the air fryer. Like I said, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill me. But I might wake up the next day with some runs. All right? But that's a flaw in me, not on the fish. This is immaculate Hattie Bits. All right. This has convinced me to give seafood a second shot. All right. Normally I don't like fish because it's a mental game for me. All right. The texture kind of just melts away in your mouth, but that's fine. I like some of the stuff that does that. It's that sea creatures kind of just look a little eerie. They look like they shouldn't exist. You put a fish on land, it's not moving. You put a cow in water, that bitch is all terrain, all right? I'm surprised cows can't fly because they're that good. And they produce milk and beef. Like, cow is the super animal, but it's some damn good fish. I'm still disappointed that you can't really taste the Keiths. And I mean, there's ways around that. To be fair, Keith's is a fairly plain beer in general. I wasn't expecting to eat it and go, oh shit, that tastes different. But I was expecting to eat it and go, ooh, okay, yeah, I can kind of taste the beer there. And I'll do another shot without the sauce here. But okay. No, it's not there. Without the sauce, it's a little bland. Definitely nice, crunchy. Like, A1 fish in general. I just was kind of hoping she'd be a bit more, like, have that distinct Keith's flavor. Here, let me try something. Oh, okay. Mop up that beer here. I don't know. Let me try that plain with the Keiths on it. Yeah, maybe it's just because the Keiths doesn't add a lot of flavor. I'm sure it got cooked with Keiths. We checked the ingredients list. I'm sure that, like, Hattie bit fillets, wheat flour, water, canola oil, beer. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beer is the 5th ingredient. Whatever that means. It means that there's more beer in here than there is cornstarch and yellow corn flour. Oh, wow. These actually have not a lot. Okay, maybe that's why they were $15. Like, there's nothing in here for preservatives. A spice extract is like the last ingredient, and that's just for a bit of flavor. Holy fuck. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to kill this last Hattie bit, and then I'll give my final verdict. But, I mean, if you can't tell, I think this is the first time I've actually eaten the whole thing on camera. I think it's going to be like, and I mean, judging it without the sauce, because that's fair, even though tartar sauce is like, you need that when you eat fish. But I'll judge it without the sauce. I don't want to take my last bite without sauce, though. I know what she tastes like without sauce. All right. So, my final verdict here is going to be, with the sauce, that is a 9.5 out of 10. Almost peaked, all right? I never thought in my life I would eat a plate of fish. Apparently I can. This is some good fucking fish, all right? So with the sauce, that's a 9.5 out of 10. She's just barely grasping at greatness. And I'm trying not to stroke myself off too much because I didn't make the sauce, but I mean, it's tartar sauce. Oh, I also put hot sauce in it. That was the other thing, but it's tartar sauce. How much extra can you do to it? The fish on its own, excuse me. Definitely by far one of the most edible things I've had on this channel, all right? I was expecting it to be some amalgamation of fish, beer, and batter that was going to be wicked bad, but the fish on its own, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Mainly just because it's fish. It's a bit bland, but if you like Hattie bits, some fucking good Hattie bits. Jane's has definitely taken the place for my number one fish spot. Sorry, Highliner, but Janes beat you out. Doesn't matter how hot your mascot is if your fish ain't as good. Anyway, that's it. See ya. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, spread it around. I mean, showing another person, getting more people on the community is pretty big right now, and I mean, a subscribe and a like never hurts. Yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for my next dumpster fire of a video, and until then, see ya.